Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Story Mode and the Crystarium. We've been through a great many things, but the 5.3 main quest scenario is not done yet. No, there's quite a bit of business still to be doing in 5.3. Lots of things to resolve, including getting most of you nerds out of here and back home. These are the same things y'all said before, right? Just making sure. Yeah, okay. Cool. Ystola's eyes seem to be staring into your very soul. Dermin, if you're ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded? Oh yes. I accept your quest. Have a seat. So you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. I'm not sure I did the right thing. No, I feel pretty good about that, and how all of that went. And it changed nothing? I only did as you asked. I wouldn't say that it changed nothing either. Not entirely. But yeah, it was your idea, so I think you deserve credit. I suppose you did. But the important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how's that possible? A gift from Emmett Sulk. He knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I wildly speculate. It is unlikely we will ever know the truth. The best we can do is to remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the Ronkins so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived.
Ah, there you all are.
Oh good, you're okay. My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed?
Lie down at a time like this? Don't be absurd. I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now tell me what's happened. Where's the Exarch?
I have two answers to that question.
I see. Dermin, will you show me his spirit vessel? Yes, both his soul and memories seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief.
Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Dermin, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation.
So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I've drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. So anyway, who wants to go next? Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single-word reply, yet the answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it, with a certain amount of poetic license. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous. Burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they're always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vothri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart, regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There. I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he's blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there's no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now's the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbough. Let us reconvene here anon. There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Ilmeg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabatha together, one last time. A fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. Oh, right, that. I assume you have places of your own to be, Alice, eh? I shall see you later. Deep in thought, are we? I'll give you a second. I shall take this opportunity to conduct a final inspection of the spirit vessels. Given what is at stake, one can never be too thorough. I very much agree, thank you. So, okay, I can't wait anymore. What are you thinking? As you've probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head. But I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells. But the Exarch does, if only in spirit. So I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. I'm on the job. I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So, let's be off, shall we?
I can't wait to see how Halrick's doing. I'd like to see that too, actually. Right behind you. I'm here! So? Halrick? Halrick? Oh, gods, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, Derman, we have to find him. Oh, Alice, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halrick, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard, then? Let's do. Please lead the way. I don't know where that is. Excuse me, lizard. Oh, here we are. Oh, greetings, Derman. You looking for Halrick by any chance? It just so happens, yes. There he is. I was afraid he'd wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halrick's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured, the treatments will continue. Beck-Lug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go. But I know everyone will be happy for you. Truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us. Achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, and that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy, and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells quite yet, so if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here. After all, the time left to you is precious. That's right, Halrick. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. Good to see you doing a little better. Take care. Thank you. Thank you for coming to see Halrick, Derman, and Tesleen as well. She did always enjoy having visitors, and none were more welcome than you and Alice. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and look in on the others. Alphino, for instance. If anyone is crying, it'll be him. It's not a competition, Alice, but yes, I think I will go check on the boy. Huh. Drops you right in a cutscene when you get here.
Oh, Alpha, no!
Oh dear.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news.
I gathered.
I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
Won't you? You're certainly well loved. Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. A picture paints 1,000 words. I mean, that's a good idea. I don't know if you have time for a whole picture right now, but it's rare for you to leave anything unsaid. I feel like you don't need my guidance on that one. You certainly are well loved, though.
"'Tis more than I deserve, yet I am truly grateful and will see that she knows as much." Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
Oh yes, I have considerable experience doing minor chores.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist, you have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
What a bunch of sweethearts. All of you. Oh, sorry about the rain. It's probably my fault. I understand the Exarch will be leaving with you. Capable though its custodians are, the Crystarium will be poorer for his absence. It seems the coming years will be a period of transition for both our cities, but through mutual cooperation, I'm confident we will find a way forward. I'm confident of that as well. Oh, thank goodness you can still return. If I had to bid farewell to you both, my heart would burst here and now. Like Alphino, I know that yours is a life of constant employment, but do visit us from time to time. It would mean the world to us. I'd love to do that. I hear the airship crashed in Amareng. Never mind. The important thing is you're all safe and well. That said, we should probably retrieve the wreck before the locals strip it for trolley parts. Or perhaps we can make a trade of it. I will leave you to consider such things. Alphino, we should probably get going, though. 'Tis a strange feeling, Dermin, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know, I shall cherish my memories of Norvrent, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. Oh yes, I'll try to spin a pretty good yarn. So, now what? His business concluded, Alphino turns his attention to yours. Oh. Forgive me. I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Alice said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I'm quite all right now. Unlike her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next. Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the... Conversance? Did I say that right? I don't know. With the idiosyncrasies of the Fae folk, I doubt it'll be an issue, but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I'd feel better if you were to look in on our friend. Assuming you have the time, of course. Wow, I hadn't even thought of that. That's a very good idea. I'm gonna go check out... Oh, excuse me, no. Urianger! Not quite the same as the fog that was here before, but... still kind of neat. I do love being able to fly over these places. Urianger, are you back in your little house? Well, big house. You got like the biggest house out here. At least 80% books. Well, no, for some reason I remembered... Sorry, I probably shouldn't have brought Henson in here. I just remembered for some reason, I thought that you had like... Maybe it's just me projecting my impression of you. I just assumed this was like wall-to-wall books like the Beauty and the Beast library. I bet you wish it was. Ha! That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? I was making sure you weren't a shrub. So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm which hath been his home these 100 years. A noble gesture. As for Master Alphino's concerns, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our Fae friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I had been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Ardbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus, and when his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend, and if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro in Wallachdorf. My thanks, Dermin. You bet, what a good, thoughtful idea. I will leave you to the remainder of packing. And make a delivery. Coming in for a landing. Sorry, Henson, I couldn't help it. Seto! I have a delivery! Goodness, I forgot how big you are. Ah, full glad am I to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange, spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? I have a thing for you. A crystal of light, believed to have belonged to Ardbert. Though it has lost its radiance, you would swear that a faint light still shines at its core, as if to remind you that hope never dies. This is for you.
Is that Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it? Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
Tell me, does anything strike you as different about my soul? Or close your eyes. I'm curious.
Your soul? How can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure. Ride the winds, seek the horizon. Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Well, that is a lovely idea. Enjoy the adventure. I'm going to double, triple check and make sure that my tall friend has not become shrubbery. Just to be real sure, you know. Like, I'm 99% confident. Nothing to worry about. But that 1%, okay, good. This is a relief. Ah, thou art returned. Tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? Remarkable. 'Twas fate that thou shouldst be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Ardbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvrend. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. I think that they will. Thanks for the lemon waffle. Or the ovium meatballs. Or the farmer's breakfast. Goodness. Has everyone taken up cooking? I'll try the waffles. But anyway, I'm going to eat waffles. And we are going to resume this later. I'll see you next time for more Shadowbringers. Goodbye!